Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Handbook. Now, obviously last episode we worked on the super smelter and then also worked on a little bit up here. I have finished it off now, so all of the bits for the super smelter, that's a creeper, let's not invite him up here. Yeah, all of the bits for the super smelter, that's all connected up, so all of the smeltable items, you know, your fish, your beef, iron, gold ore, all of that. Let's just take him out. Yeah, that's all ready and will automatically sort into the super smelter. So that's pretty cool. There we go. Here I have set up a simple splitter block. So what I tend to do is get sand in large quantities, so I've set it up as a 2-wide system just in case. Yeah, so essentially it takes the sand here, it splits it between 2 sets of hoppers. So this one runs down underneath and that goes into the super smelter, and then this line that runs along here joins up the rest of the items, and that runs over there, which will be where the non-smeltable stuff that's ready to be stored away will go. So yeah, that works pretty well. Now what I want to be doing is I want to be working on the section down here. Now as you can see, I've already thrown in some cobble, and this is actually going to be where the storage system goes. So I'm going to be throwing in, I think, stone bricks on either side, just like this. And then if we grab ourselves, I've got to remember whereabouts I stored all my stuff. So yeah, it was this shulker box. Awesome. And then we'll just run to this end again. So yeah, there'll be stone bricks either side, chests will be going lengthways along here. Then we'll do kind of what we did at the villager trading hall, where it'll be like so. And then this will give, oh, not there, this will give us enough lighting so that the whole area is lit up. And this also gives us the opportunity to make these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chests high. And I'm going to put splitters in after every, I'll probably put it in line with the glowstone. So what this means is we should have something like 360 chests, I think I worked out to be, which will mean that we can store something ridiculous like 1.35 million items. So yeah, I'm going to get this flooring in at least, and then I'll cut back. Alright, so I got all the flooring in, and now it's time to build up the walls. So obviously I'm going to run these in line with the glowstone just to split it all up. So we'll have 2 sets of chests going up in each column, and then yeah, we'll split it up with a piece of spruce, and obviously the spruce will go all the way up to the top. I think what I want to do is put in dividers that are using oak wood, just because I think that will look nice. Yeah, definitely. So I'll do that on this side just so you guys can get an idea of how it's going to look. And then I think what I'm going to do is probably place in a crafting bench on either side. I'm not sure if I like that though. Well, I'm certainly going to continue the rest of the design all the way down, and then I'll come back. And so guys, I threw in all of this stuff now. Yeah, it's looking kind of neat. Obviously I hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. Yeah, I mean, I threw in the crafting benches in every like 3 spaces. I think that'll work quite well, just because obviously when you throw in a chest, let's throw that one in just for example, there's obviously a little overlap that I can use to get to them. Now obviously I now need to throw in all of the chests. Yeah, there's quite a lot to throw in here. I think the best way to do this is to do it like this, like there, and then I can go along and connect all of these up just like this. Yes, there we go, awesome. And yeah, obviously that uses 20 chests. And then on this side I've got enough, well, I haven't got quite enough room. I think I need to move out another block, but then we can throw in automatic sorters, which will automatically sort obviously the items, and then we won't have to manually put things away. But now I look at this isn't actually as big as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, hopefully it'll be enough though. Anyway, I'm obviously going to start throwing in all of the chests, and then we can work on the redstone wiring for all of the automatic sorters, I guess. Or yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. And so guys, I threw in a whole bunch of detailing. Yeah, all of the chests are in place. The ceiling I've revamped with stairs, just to kind of, obviously I'll put them upside down, just to kind of give them a better flow between the horizontal spires, the horizontal columns rather, and the ceiling. And then I've thrown in glowstone to give it some extra lighting. Obviously that's in line with that, and yeah, it all fits a very sleek design. As you can tell, it feels absolutely enormous just looking at these chests piling high above me. When you go and look horizontally, it doesn't actually look that big. It certainly feels bigger than it looks, but if we come up here, the best way to look at this place is probably from here. You can see all the, the rows of chests. I have depleted a lot of my wood supply, so I'm probably going to need to go and grab more. But my thoughts now are to clean out this side a bit more, that side a bit more, and then we can start thinking about where at least the items are going to go. Because, well, yeah, we've used a lot of iron for those hoppers up there. I almost forgot what it was called. And if we come up to the iron chest, obviously we've got some more that's been smelted, but we've only got one row of iron there, and I think we've probably got about one row in here. Not even one row. So yeah, it's probably enough to do maybe half of this side, but certainly not enough to do like one full side of this. And obviously we're looking to do both sides. So yeah, I think first things first, we work on hollowing the area out that we need. And then maybe we just look to manually put all the items in place. I'm not too sure yet, or at least work out where each item's going to go. So anyway guys, I'm going to start by mining the sides out, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we're on the other side. Obviously I've cleaned out the area a little bit, and what we want to be doing is sorting out how to get the items to sort. So I think first things first, let's build up to here. So we want the items to we want the items to be running in this direction, down that way first. So I'm gonna throw in the hoppers like this, or do we want? No, we might want them going the other. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, we'll have it running this way. Essentially it will loop around on itself. Right, let's connect that up as well. And then in order to build the sorting system, we need to use the same design that we used on all the other bits. So that will go into, well actually, no, I can move this one block lower. And I will do that just because it means that we have greater flexibility for the rest of the design. I do apologise, I completely misjudged that one. Right, let's go. So instead of there, we can go for that height. That'll go in like this. And so yeah, the blocks will get transported along there. Then we need to feed hoppers into these bits, and then Yes, there we go. Awesome. That's much better. Right, so those go into there, and then just for the sake of showing you guys, obviously all the hoppers will go downwards, making the system fill from the bottom up. Or at least I believe that's how it works, or maybe it's top down. Either way, it fills all the chests, and that's what's really important here. That block of cobble I need to sort out actually, as that's going to get in the way. Now I think that got picked up by the hopper, but that's no worry, I guess. We'll fill that up to there so we can do 2 of these at the same time. Right, let's remove this just so we get greater views of what we're doing. And we'll come up here for it. So we need to be taking the output of this hopper there. Yeah, place those in running along here. Right, and then that will go along like that. I think this is right. I'm still trying to remember how the system goes. So let's put out our shulker box so we can get more items. So we need to lock the bottom hoppers, as we don't want random items going into them. I don't need a torch there. So yeah, we'll lock these bottom set of hoppers for the sorting system. And it will not. It shouldn't. Would it affect the other ones? Oh no, I haven't thought about this. So that will lock. Yeah, so that will lock this set, but it also lock that. The best way to do this would be to move these 3 back one, feed it in to the back of those, and then drag it down. Okay, let's try and get this fit in. Yeah, all the hoppers are going to be funneling into the chests, which will be slightly annoying for us. I didn't also mean to break that either. Right, let's grab these and then take that out. Yeah, always leave yourself enough room to work with, guys, as I always say. I think I might not have done that though. Yeah, I had planned this but hadn't thought about the locking of hoppers. Let's throw those in there. Obviously, when it's given a tick from redstone, it will lock it. That is something to consider. Those aren't supposed to go like that either. Okay, so I need to think about what I'm doing because I keep making all these mistakes. Those feed into the back of the blocks. Just because they're not supposed to be transporting any items anywhere. And then on this set of blocks, we then run the feed, which will be where all the items run through. Yeah, okay, now here we go. So, do we want, yeah, we want to take out, I'm still not entirely sure that's going to work. We'll give it a go, and if it doesn't, we'll just fix it. So, let's go here, power that. No, that should work, because if I place blocks here, like that, then that redstone torch will power those blocks, which powers those hoppers, but because there's no block there, that shouldn't power them. Okay, yeah, that's right. Hopefully. And then let's grab from here just a whole bunch of stuff so we can get working with it, and we'll need some placeholder blocks as well. Right, so the repeaters go in here, as we need to make the signal go into the back of these blocks to power off those torches. Obviously, in order to get that signal, you need the redstone running out of here. the comparators to get a signal from the hoppers. Leave those in addition mode, don't turn them to subtraction mode like that. Right, then in these, I think obviously first things first, we need to throw in a cobble sorter. So let's place our blocks in place, and there we go. Right, so those should be funneling through down to 41, and then if we go into here, we can test it. Yeah, the blocks are going down to the bottom, so we've not got any at the top. Nope, that's good. And yeah, they're going down to the bottom. Okay, cool. Take those out of there, they're not supposed to be in there, and it should technically have all the cobble in that first chest, because when it moves along it should funnel down the first one until the first one's completely full, and then it will funnel down the second mine. Cool. That took way longer than it should have done. And then obviously we just need to repeat the process by going like this. There we go. And then torches. Right, then we need to run the repeaters into the back of here. Grab ourselves some cobble to build up. That goes on top as well. Throw in the redstone dust. Here we go. Awesome. Comparators in addition mode. Then into here we need to place in our placeholder blocks. Let's not throw all of them in. There we go. Awesome. And I think we're going to actually grab some more cobble, as I think we're going to need enough storage space to store. So at the moment we're running with, what's that, 20 chests, because it's 10 double on each one. So it's, yeah, 20 double chests in total would be a good amount for cobble, just because we mine so much of it, it makes sense to have as much available to us as possible. So that will save us from throwing any away and bits like that. But obviously this little thing I've got to do for all of these rows and do on the other side. So I'm not going to time lapse this one. I am just going to start building it, and I'll probably cut back once I've kind of done it. So yeah, hopefully I can get as much of this done as possible. I'm probably going to run out of either redstone components or the hoppers. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. So I believe I said I would continue this until I either ran out of redstone or hoppers, and it was the latter. Yeah, we exhausted all of our iron supplies. I am going to go on another mining trip after this episode ends to finish it off. But what we're going to do now, guys, is we've kind of carried it on. We've thrown in things like cobble, dirt, seeds. I've then gone after these last ones, melon, sugarcane, and pumpkins. And you might be wondering, why have I done it like that? Well, I've tried to keep it so it goes block types, and obviously when we had dirt introduced, it then introduced the farming. Now another great thing is the fact that we've got the hoppers in here. I can use this to jump across, and this is the system up here for collecting all of them, and it's pretty backed up. If we look inside, yeah, it's full. But we can build this up like this, then bring this round just like this, go underneath, and 1, 2, there we go. Awesome. And just to kind of help speed things along, I'm just going to chuck that like that. But yeah, what this now means is that we're going to be having pumpkins, melons, sugarcane all flowing through the system. And if we go down here, I need to signpost up all of these different things so I know which is where. But I think about here, no, that's dirt. Here is the melons, so that will slowly fill up. Then the sugarcane. I'm going to move all the items to that first set of chests, and then here we have the pumpkins, which is obviously filling up from above. So this is pretty awesome, guys. We've now sorted out the 1.35 million block item storage at the bottom, which is due to be expanded as well. Obviously we need to finish off the sorting elements around the back with all of this, but that's fairly simple and just requires me resource gathering. We've obviously sorted out the auto sorter, item sorting for smeltables. We've also split up sand, so some of it will be sand into the system, some of it will be glass, and we've obviously connected up to all of our farms, which have all had all their drops collected together. Now, this has taken me a little while because it's taken so much planning and bits like that, but it's worked. And obviously it's expandable in terms of chests. I can build more farms that connect up to it, so I can also continue these to the sides, so I could do more pumpkins, more melons, more sugarcane, more bamboo if I really wanted. But I can also do things like chicken farms to get ourselves cooked chicken, bits like that. I could also do eggs, which obviously we have one above ground, but I could move it below ground. I could also get cactus farms. Essentially the list is endless, but we've got the base template for one of the most magnificent item sorters that I've ever built. I've never really done anything quite to this scale. I've done similar things, but never truly this big. So I'm extremely happy with how it's gone, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. So yeah, as I say, I'm going to be resource gathering off camera, finishing this off. And hopefully tomorrow's episode we can be doing something that's not mechanical Minecraft, where we're just building item sorters and bits like that, as I can imagine some of you guys aren't too happy with the constant doing this the whole time and not fluctuating between different types of activities. But as I say, guys, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed. I believe we've just hit 15,000 views for the channel, which might not seem like a lot, but is a really good goal for us to have met, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.